Welcome to the episode of Locked In. This episode is going to be going over part 4, not 8, 4, my fixed gear single speed bike build. So let's get into it. Now, as you saw in the previous video, we picked up my crank. Now we're getting into my stem, handlebar, seat post, and seat. So keeping with the classy theme, I'm sticking with polished components, and there's honestly not a whole lot of options out there, and I wanted a consistent looking group set. I figured I would just put a straight bar on it just to make it comfortable for me, and when I'm climbing, I actually prefer a wide straight bar on a single speed just to give a little more leverage when I'm riding. So I went with Velo Orange, which is definitely a company that you don't see on many fixed gear builds, but they do make really nice products. Most of it is for touring bikes and bikes like that, but I really like the clean aesthetic of their stem and their seat post, so I wanted to give them a try just to mix it up a little bit. And I also picked up one of their headsets, but you're not going to see that till the next video when I debut my frame. So as you can see here, I have their silver seat post in a 27.2. So I went with the Velo Orange aluminum polished seat post. This has a 30mm setback, and for me, since I'm so long torsoed, I wanted the extra setback compared to other seat posts, which are typically 20 to 25mm. This one is 30, just because it'll give me a little more options on the frame that I end up choosing. And this is their 350mm length. I topped that with a specialized power saddle and a 155 width. This thing has been my go-to saddle for a while now, and if you guys want to see a full-length review on my thoughts on this seat, comment below. Next up, I went with something slightly controversial, and I almost regret it after getting these, so I might switch it out later, but this is what I went with. This is their tall, -17-degree stem, and I didn't realize that this was so tall, but again, like I said, these are meant for touring bikes, but I like the negative drop on a stem, and I didn't want to do anything upright. So this is the compromise I made. After I ride the complete bike more, I might switch this out to just one of their standard stems and run a few spacers, but we'll see in time. I could have gone with the Velo Orange bar, but they didn't make a bar in the sweep that I wanted for this bike. I wanted a swept-back, polished 31/8 handlebar, and those are actually kind of hard to find. I ended up finding this on Amazon. It was relatively cheap. It's not the lightest thing. It's not even branded as anything, but like I said, it's my commuter bike, so I'm alright with it. Then I went with some chunky ESI grips. These things are super comfortable. Hopefully they last. They are a dense foam, so I hope they resist my hand sweat and everything else in the elements. Lastly, I topped it off with a spur cycle bell. This thing is great. It's super compact. I've had it on my road bike before, and I definitely like riding with the bell, especially in the city. So I had to throw one of those on there. So I hope you guys liked this video. I know it was quick, and I know it wasn't super exciting, but I hope you can kind of envision my build now with my polished wheels, cranks, stem, handlebars, seat posts, and everything else. Next video, I'm going to be debuting the frame, so make sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up and turn notifications on so you don't miss any of my weekly content. So make sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I definitely give you guys more updates on these videos and content almost daily on those platforms, so make sure to follow me on all those. And thanks for watching another episode of Locked In.
Let's get locked in.